stage manager didn't tell me anybody was here.
Well, there was nobody around when I came in.
Eden, I'm in the middle of a matinee.
Yes, I know.
I have to change for the second act.
Well, we can talk while you do that.
Talk about what?
Well, I wanted to thank you for coming over last night and telling me what happened between you and Cruz and Katie Timmons.
Cruz thought it was time you knew. Thank him, not me.
I will, as soon as you tell me all the parts you left out.
To tell. I don't want to go into it again. It's not something that I like to talk about.
Not talking about it is one thing. Actively going out of your way to avoid it is another. I mean, to hear you tell it, you and Cruz, all you did was fall in love. That's not a felony.
It is when it results in a young woman dying. It gets pretty ugly.
But if Katie Timmons took her own life because you and Cruz loved each other, then something was wrong to begin with. I don't understand why you two blame each other.
I blame myself because I should have seen it coming. When I got those letters, well, I told you about the letters.
Yes, you did.
Well, they were pretty intense, to say the least.
Were you jealous?
What?
Well, she must have told you her feelings for Cruz. Was it hard to take such a close look at another woman's soul?
Why don't you read the letters and see for yourself?
What now?
Yes, you have enough time while I'm on stage. They'll explain better than I ever could. They're painful, aren't they? Even now. Imagine how I felt knowing her. Even though I knew Cruz didn't have the same feelings for her, it was painful knowing how much she loved him.
Yes.
Do you mind handing me my robe? I think it's on that chair over there. Thank you. So you understand a little better now?
Yes, I guess I do a little. How was your show today?
Well, the audience seemed pretty restless. You know, it's a beautiful day. I think everybody wanted to be out playing tennis, me included.
I hate tennis.
Well, hang gliding then. You and Cruz ever?
No, we don't hang glide.
Oh, well, I guess that was back in the old days. I don't think he has time for that anymore.
I don't think it's a matter of time.
Well, you know what I mean. Jobs, responsibilities. People change. He was very different then.
For better or worse?
Just different. He used to be so wild and impulsive. I didn't think he'd ever change.
He's impulsive now. I mean, so am I. We're both very explosive at times.
Yes, well, you obviously can handle that. He seems to enjoy just staying at home with you.
You make that sound kind of deadly.
I don't mean to.
I think you do. I think you like to suggest that I've taken this magnificent, untamed creature and domesticated him into mediocrity.
I hope not. That would be a sure way to lose him, don't you think?
I think I deserve to lose Cruz.
You're putting words in my mouth. I just think it would be a shame if he lost his old spirit.
And how am I contributing to that?
I never said you were.
Do you ever think that maybe it's not healthy to think about how things used to be all the time? Most people, they accept change. You seem to be in a constant state of mourning.
I'm not mourning anything
You
in my
aren't?
life. No.
You don't think about how you and Cruz could have been married?
It didn't happen, so what's the point of dwelling on it?
Maybe you should ask that of yourself, if you're still in love with him.
Is that a question?
Sure. I'd love to know.
I still have very warm feelings for Cruz. I can't imagine feeling otherwise. But unrequited love is not something I've had much appetite for.
Thank you.
For what?
Oh, you could have told me it was none of my business, but after all, you would have been wrong.
I think that would have created more tension between us. I don't want that.
What do you want, Victoria Lane?
Between us? Mutual respect, I guess. Friendship, if possible. You think it's possible?
Anything's possible. I really don't think the odds favor it, though.
We have got an awful lot in common.
That's what I mean. Goodbye, Victoria.
You were talking about Cruz, weren't you?
Yeah. Ever since I've been back, I run into him and he's cold and distant. I mean, I didn't expect to pick up where we left off, but I thought at least we would be friends.
Why do you think he's acting like that?
I don't know. It's so unlike him. He's so polite and proper. Maybe Eden doesn't want him talking to me. I can't see why she would object, though. He seems so devoted to her.
He is. Trust me.
I'm sorry. I brought up a sore subject.
No, Eden has been a fact of my life for a long time, and I've decided that I'm just going to stop letting that run me. I'm going to stop running away from it. You see, Eden has always been first with Cruz. Looks like she always will be.
Think they're going to get married?
Oh, as soon as my divorce is final with Cruz. Probably the same second.
Well, no, things could change between now and then. It happens.
No, not with those two. Anyone who tries to get between those two will be in for a rude awakening.
Then why is she so possessive and insecure?
Eden?
Well, yeah, she was over here earlier. She wanted to know if I was still in love with Cruz. Now, why would she even ask that unless she felt threatened?
That doesn't even sound like her. I was the one who was always threatened. I hated every second of it.
Boom!
Could you give this note to Cruz Castillo? Not now, but just in a few minutes?
Of course.
Thanks.
Inspector, Miss Keppel left this for you.
Thank you, John. I'm going to the airport. I want to see where it all happened. Meet me. Eden.
I still hold your image in my mind. Picture postcard memories of the love you left behind. Dancing in the candlelight, holding you with all my might. What a world when we were till I turned to you.
Why did you come here?
I guess I just wanted to see why this place was so special.
It's not so special, not to me.
It was once. It was exciting, you and Victoria, wasn't it?
I don't think about it.
You don't miss it?
Of course not.
You don't need excitement anymore.
Eden, you give me just about as much excitement as a man could handle.
I don't mean that. I mean, sometimes things can get too comfortable.
You and me? Not a chance.
How do you know?
I know because you have an absolutely unfailing instinct to keep doing weird things. Now let's get out of here.
No. I want to stay.
You really worried about us getting too comfortable? Feel a little less comfortable now? Is that better? I want you to promise me something. That you will stop thinking that this place or any other place could mean anything to me if you weren't here. I want you to forget all about that.
Make me. Would you please make me forget?